creation that in essence is all that we're craving. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to take you through my take on dream boards, and I'm going to help you identify what the core seeds are that you need to plant in your garden of creation. And I'm going to help you come up with your own vision board, and then I'll share a vision board that I've done in the last week as an extension beyond the constraints of the garden that we're going to work in today, and then I'll show you how it can be extrapolated to an entirely different set of images and a different set of metaphors. One thing that before we move on to the next slide, actually I'll describe this in a second, but I paid for a studio session and I painted this last week, and basically what it refers to are the core values that are going to support us in our wholeness, that we are going to, I'm going to help you identify. Well, not identify tonight, but I'll give you the tools for that. And then what I encourage you to do is to allow yourself from the golden gifts of all that you've learnt in the preceding 12 months to emerge with focus, belief and trust, and a deep sense of love that all of the struggles that you've had are deeply meaningful and none of them are irrelevant or are a reflection of a destructive tendency you have to destroy your life. That actually they're part of the detoxification, they're part of the health remoulding us. And the last seminar we did, we talked about trusting in the other mind, which is the natural laws of healing, and that we can take our cues from how nature is. So just trust that nature is continuing to remould us, that all the changes that are happening, the things that come through, are part of the recycling as we continue to make changes and ultimately, hopefully, move deeper and deeper into our truth. So this is obviously what I do, and I'm an osteopath, both a postural structural and a biodynamic cranial osteopath. I'm an acupuncturist and a naturopath, and in many ways I'm a healer because I'm always interested in working with the health, which is not with just the limitations of the body, but actually trying to tease out how the body can find fresh ignition and wholeness in the moment. And then my interest is in writing and exploring because I've got a lot of ideas to share, and they need to find expression through either art or through my writing, which is just sort of setting me up for the next phase of my career really as an educator. The one thing I actually wanted to mention is that what inspires me in this subject is that when we're deeply aligned with the truest version of ourselves, which is what I'm going to teach you all to align yourself with today, and hopefully it's very fresh material because it's sort of come from a creative journey of my own rather than anything I've specifically learnt, although I've learnt lots of different things along the way and things have influenced me in a variety of ways, but it's a fresh take on the subject. But that when we find this truest version of ourselves, that we find a deep place of rest and repair, and we find a peaceful refuge. And any right brain learning technique, such as the one that I'm going to present tonight, is a doorway through to our wholeness. Our left brain is the part of us that defines ourselves in a particular way, which is always limited by our past experiences of ourselves and our limiting beliefs. But there is a doorway through to our wholeness, which we're going to talk about tonight. And it's what generated the passion for me writing articles on wholeness. It's what has brought this seminar to fruition, is my desire to help people find their spiritual truth